and welcome to Newsline TV. This is Wealth Creation, the show that teaches you how to create wealth, plan it, and preserve it. In the studio today, we have Lucy Njine, a financial consultant from Wezesha Capital. Lucy has been with us for the last few episodes and she has taught us quite a number of things. And basically, she's been teaching us how to acquire wealth, which is the first step to being financially free. Yes. In our previous episode, we talked about paying yourself first.
Yes.
And you talked about the importance of paying yourself first. And we know that there's so many things that come up when you want to pay yourself first. There's so many competing needs, and you're just wondering, how do I do that?
Yes.
But I mean, it's a painful process at the beginning, like we say, but as you make it a habit, it becomes easier,
exactly.
More exciting.
Exactly, Grace.
And Lucy, just tell us first, how does Wezesha Capital help us to begin, to acquire this wealth, and even as we move into the next step?
Thank you so much, Grace, and we really appreciate the privilege to be here and even to talk about Wezesha Capital. Wezesha Capital is basically your wealth creation and preservation partner. And what we do at Wezesha Capital is we sit with you and create a vision for your wealth, preservation and creation. What do you want to do with your wealth, or where do you want to go? And we take you through the steps. And there are many things that we do. We analyze. We help you create a vision for your financial freedom. We analyze what kind of person are you when it comes to spending habits. And we plan, this is how you're going to take your steps that will take you to your financial freedom. We also have wealth preservation instruments like insurance. We help you plan for risks, because it's easy to pay yourself first and save that 20%. But tomorrow, your child is going to get sick. And then, will you say, because this money was meant for paying myself, I can't take my child to the hospital? No. You have to go and get that money. Even if it means you're going to break that fixed deposit that you had put, or that fixed surely, you need the money to take your child to the doctor. Yes. So we sit with you and we show you what are the risks that you can encounter in the process of wealth creation, and what can you do so that you can preserve. You don't have to run to that money that you paid yourself first. Right. So that is what we do at Wezesha Capital.
Thank you very much. So we know now, if we are going to become financially free, first we need to acquire this wealth.
Yes.
The first step of acquiring wealth, we say this. Say tithe. Yes. Say thank you to the giver of the wealth.
Yes.
Second step is pay yourself
first.
What's the next step?
The next step, and it's just about the last step in that component of acquiring wealth, we call it controlling your expenses and living within your means. And that is the mother of all issues, wealth preservation and wealth creation. What do we mean by controlling your expenses and living within your means? We touched briefly about it when we talked about paying yourself first. And we looked at how there are so many needs that are competing against this little income. Grace, if you look at what happens with money, the more money you have, the more needs you get. So all the time, there will be so many needs. It doesn't matter how much money you earn. You will never be able to meet all your needs, what we call needs. But if you look at it critically, economists separate needs from wants. Basically, what competes for our money in most cases are things we can do without. And those are the ones economists call wants, not really needs. That explains why you are working in the same office. One person is earning 100,000, the other person is earning just 10,000. You go to the supermarket, you buy a kilo of sugar at 200 shillings, both of you. This person earning 10,000 is not given a discount because she's earning less than you are. They buy that kilo of sugar, the same amount. You go to Bata to buy a pair of shoes. It's the same price. Nobody wants to know how much you're earning. But you are living, all of you, the same. And your level of being broke at the end of the month is the same. This person who wants 10,000, the person who wants 100,000, all of you the same level. You are at the same level of being broke. Sometimes you might even find this person wants 10,000, still has some little money remaining at the end of the month, and you're the one borrowing from them. So what happens? It is because you have to learn to control your expenses and to live within your means. How do you control your expenses? You do that by being intentional about where your money goes on a daily basis. And how do you track where your money goes? We recommend at Navea Capital that every day record from the first shilling you spend, even if it is a sweet that you bought. Maintain a diary for 1 month, and every day, at the end of the day, record where each one of your shilling went. Even if you brushed your shoes on the roadside, you bought newspapers, you bought chewing gum, you bought airtime, you bought bundles, you sent some M-Pesa to somebody, you bought some airtime, whatever. For a whole month, from the 1st of February to the 28th of February, keep a record of where your money goes. At the end of February, you will go to that record and you will see that there are so many things you spent your money on that you can do without.
Right, thank you very much. I think
You're welcome.
At the end of this, we begin to learn a lot of things.
Yes.
Viewers, we've gone through the first step of becoming financially free,
Yes.
which is to acquire wealth.
Right.
And we said to acquire wealth, first you must tithe. You must thank the giver of this wealth.
Yes.
Secondly, you must pay yourself.
Yes.
And today we've dealt with the last part of acquiring wealth,
Yes.
which is basically
Controlling your expenses.
to control your expenses
And living within your
and
means.
live within your means.
Yes.
Expenses are a monster to everyone.
Yes.
You can tame it.
It's
You
just
can-
how you look at it.
It depends on how you look at it.
Yes.
Asante sana for joining us in this episode. In our next episode, we'll start to look at the second step of
Wealth
becoming
creation.
financially free
Yes.
and creating wealth.